right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 4 of the City League for your Texas Blast. Still waiting on the lineup for the opponents. They're going to be facing the 915 Vipers. This is going to be one of the battles of the top teams, as both teams are 3-0 and both are looking to give each other their first loss. For your Texas Blast, the lineup is going to be a full 11 spot lineup, with leading off with Lila, Kaylin, Addie. In the cleanup is going to be Autumn, then Kara, Alex, and Sam. Abby and Delani in the 8th and 9th spot. And to close it in is Mina and Cece. Waiting on the lineup from the 915 Lady Vipers, and we will say what their lineup is as soon as we receive it. If you are just tuning in, we are just got back from a long weekend in the tournament for El Cucuy up in Las Cruces, New Mexico. The girls did finish a strong showing, but they did fall short, being eliminated by, their first loss was by the championship team, Desert Thunder. So we're jotting down the lineup for the 915 Lady Vipers, who take the field first and are set to be home. We are the away. Again, going back to what we were saying, the girls did finish 9th overall in the tournament this past weekend with a point differential of plus 12. So it was a good showing. Kaylin was very dominant from the rec team. She's very dominant with a 600 average through the weekend. All right, so we are going to get this game started. And just for the record, I will be being a bit more descriptive than normal for a broadcast that's on video. For some people I do know are only able to listen. Here's the first pitch is underway. That is inside low for ball 1. That's called strike 1. Down in the dirt for ball 2. So the Texas Blast is wearing their white tops, white bottoms. The white tops do have black and blue sleeves with black socks and black belts. That brings it to 3-1 count. That's inside for a leadoff walk. So the first runner's on board with at first with a walk. This brings up Kalen, who's hitting in the DH spot, number 7. She steps in, loads. Here's the pitch. That's inside for ball 1. Catcher looks down at Lila at first with no throw. Pitcher steps back in. Line, pitch. That's called strike. Ball high. Lila's taking a decent lead each pitch. No throw down from the catcher. That's hit, chopped, and bounce foul for strike 2 to even it up. It's 2-2 pitch. Swung at a high ball for strike 3 and the first out of the game. This is going to bring up Addie, your starting third baseman, number 0-0. Steps in the left-hand box. That's hit right up the middle. That's going to shortstop, who does, she bobbles it, but Lila does overrun the bag, and so we're waiting to see what they're going to call it. And after the check from the other ump, she is called out for out number 2 as she overran the bag. So Addie does have a fielder's choice. It's going to bring up in the... we're going to have a timeout for a second. But hitting in the 4th spot, Autumn, today's starting catcher, number 13. So we got 2 outs, runner at first. First pitch. That's called strike 1. That's checked for ball 1. Good layoff on that. That's a chopper to short. That's going to be an out over at second for a fielder's choice, but that's going to be the 3rd out, and that's going to retire the side. All right, so your Texas Blast takes the field for defense. In the circle starting off is number 5, Lila. Behind the plate is number 13, Autumn. Shutting down the first base is going to be Abby. Second is Kara. Third is Addie. Then in the shortstop position is going to be Alex. Our outfielders from left to right are going to be Sam, Mina, and Cece. All right, so here's the final pitch. Throw down from Autumn to second. And let's get the bottom half underway. Leading off for the Lady Vipers is Gloria, who is their catcher, number 3.
Now batting, number 3, Gigi.
So we've got a huddle. Once the huddle breaks up, let's see if the defense can hold them to no runs as well. Again, both these teams are at 3-0 on the season so far. There's the call and the pitch. That's called strike 1. Beautiful pitch. That's hit. That's what Kara's getting under it. She does make a jumping grab for out number 1 and throws around.
Now batting, number 22, Lexi Reyes.
This brings up Lexi, their second baseman, number 22. Here's the pitch. That's hit. That's up in the air. Abby just moves to first. That's going to drop, and that's going to be a
now batting, number 2, Lucy Aranda.
So they got their first runner on second. It's going to bring up Lucia, their shortstop, number 2. Got 1 out, runner at second. That's it. That's line drive out to center field. Mina gets it off the ground, and their runners run around third, and is going to score on that single from Lucia.
Now batting, number 2, Nikki Cervantes.
This brings up Isabel, third baseman, number 2. Last Lucia was 0-2. This is just 2. Here's the pitch. That's called strike. Lucia makes a small lead off of first. This pitch. That's fouled back for strike 2. Here's the call. Here's the pitch. That's down low. Ball 1. That's hit hard, foul on the third base line. popped up in the air towards us. That's going to fall down for no catch. So we're going to repeat that one more time.
Still 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a ball that's inside that does clip her on the helmet for a hitch by pitch.
Now batting number 14, Mia Sines.
Just going to bring up Mia, their center fielder, number 14. So we got 1 out, runners at first and second. Down in the dirt, good block by Autumn to keep the runners at bay. That's ball down low. Ball 2. Low. Ball 3. So 3 balls, no strikes. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That's 4 pitch walk to load them up.
Now batting number 1, Carl Lloyd.
Timeout called by the catcher, Autumn. Talk to pick her up. So this brings up her left fielder, number 1. First pitch of the at-bat. That swung on and missed for strike 1. That's called strike 2. So 2 pitch. That's hit line foul. That's a chopper. Got her out at the plate. There's a chopper right back to Lila. She threw to Autumn, who touched the plate to get 2 outs. The heads-up play by those 2.
Now batting number 21, Brooklyn
Christina
Sherwood.
reaches on a fielder's choice. Base is still loaded, but there's 2 outs. This brings up Brooklyn, their first baseman, number 21.
Bring him in, baby. Bring him in, kid.
First pitch. Down low, ball 1. pitch, and that's going to put a run across the board where Jezebel is going to be able to reach and score one. So base is still loaded. It's going to bring in their pitcher, number 10, Aaron. That's down low. Good block by Autumn to keep the bases still. So we got 2 outs. Bases loaded. That's called strike. That evens it up 1-1. That's up in the air. But she does miss it. So it's going to be 2 strikes. Aaron has a second chance there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a pitch down low. Good block to keep those runners there. That does even it up 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Deuce is wild. That's hit softly just over Addison's on the third base line, and that is going to score 2 runs to increase their lead 4-0.
Now batting number 8, Rubina Martinez.
He's going to bring up Rubina, their designated hitter, number 8. That's called strike. Popped up in the air softly. Abby gets under it, makes the snag for out number 3 to end the inning. But the damage was done. The 915 Lady Vipers do put 4 on the board.
14!
All right, so for the top of the second, we're going to have Kara, Alex, and Sam, followed by Abby and Delani. Now here we're going with starting with Kara, your second baseman, number 20. first base. Let's get this second inning underway. See if the Texas Blast can answer back. Right back to the pitcher. She bobbles it, and Kara is going to be able to reach on an E1 to start off the second inning. This brings up Alex, the shortstop, number 27. This pitch that's high, ball one. Catcher looks at Kara. He goes back to first base. Pitch down low, that bobbles, and Kara stays at first for ball two. Alex steps back in. This pitch, that's called strike one. All right, 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner at first, no outs. That's a hit chopper that's gone foul, keeping it up 2-2. Down low and in the dirt, it's rolling, and Kara does take second base standing up. So that fills it up, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. That's inside for ball 4. This brings up your left fielder, number 18, Sam Salcido. No outs. Ooh, that's foul ball. Good cut for strike one.
All the way through.
It's a little high and outside for ball one. On that, called strike 2. First and second. That's high. And it's throw down to first. Alex slides in. That's hit. That's going to be down for a base hit. Kara's held at third, and that's going to fill him up with no outs. Right over the shortstop. And that is our first recorded hit of the game. Let's hope that just opened up a can. This brings up Abby, our first baseman, number 92. This pitch swung on, missed, strike one. Steps back in, digs in her feet. Pitch. That is called strike two. So no outs, bases loaded. Facing two strikes. Pitch. And it's a strikeout looking for out number one on Abby. This is going to bring up our other designated hitter, Delani, number 3. Got one out, bases are still loaded. Delani steps out. Takes a breath and steps back in. Here's the pitch. That's hit. That's a chopper to short. And she misses the ball. Alex is coming around third. And she's going to score sliding into home. And that's going to put 2 on the board. Delani goes back to first when there was the throw down. So that's going to put 2 on. So I do believe that they are discussing to make sure that there's no runner interference. But there is no runner interference. She did not touch the ball or anything like that.
Interference by rule.
So that's 2 runs. We just mic'd up Marco, so he's going to be our color commentary while I'll be the play-by-play.
Yeah, that should be called safe. That run should count. That should be 2 in.
Absolutely.
Well, that was a no-way interference. He jumped over that ball. Got runners on first and second. With Mina coming up.
So comes Mina, our center fielder, number 21. First pitch. That's called strike 1.
Come on, Mina, stay in that bat. Stand in that box, mama. Watch the ball all the way through. All the way through, Mina. Stay disciplined.
Runners at first and second.
There you go.
Chopper
Foul
on the
ball.
third baseline. Foul for strike 2.
Hey, Mina, now fight, Mina. Now you got to fight, mama.
That's down on the dirt, block. Sam does take third.
Atta goal!
Slay, safe.
Stolen
That also
third
brings
base,
in
stolen
Delania
third base.
over at second.
Hey, atta girl.
So we got runners at second and third. Mina's facing 0-2 count. We got one out.
Girls are closer to home plate now.
Those pitches inside a lot.
There
That
you
is
go, there you
lined
go,
up
there you
right
go.
Over to Short. Short makes the throw.
Atta girl.
One. Does get
Sam?
does get Mina out at first on a sack run. She does get that RBI to bring the score within one.
Hey,
as Sam
Samantha,
crossed
that's the way to run the bases. Good running bases, girls.
Marking down that RBI for her. And that brings Delani over to third. So the tying run is 40 feet away. Cece's up with the go-ahead. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike one. So Cece is our right fielder, number 10.
Watch all the way through.
Steps up in the box a little bit. Watch the strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. Xavier's calling timeout to give Cece a talk. Build her up some.
Come on, 1-0. Do what you do, 1-0.
All right, Giant runs. That's swing and a miss for strike 3 and to retire the side.
Hey, that's all right.
So
that's
they
all
do
right.
answer back. They do answer back and put 3 up on the board, bringing the run deficit to 1.
We're back in the.
HTO, one of our sponsors, the nation's leading iced tea franchise and a sponsor for your Texas Blast X team, is welcoming fall with the launch of its newest limited time flavor, Caramel Apple Iced Tea, available starting Labor Day, Monday, September 1st, which is obviously already passed. This seasonal blend offers a refreshing yet cozy twist on a classic summer beverage, inviting guests to sip into fall with something both familiar and entirely new. The Caramel Apple Iced Tea will be available at participating HTO locations nationwide for a limited time through the fall and winter seasons. HTO, Texas born and brewed. Want to show your love for Texas Blast? We have several tiers of sponsorships available, everything from stream advertisements to your logo on our jerseys. Drop us a line on any of our social media platforms to find out more. Bounds there. We're about to get started for the bottom half of the third inning. Current score is 3-4.
Now batting
Up
number
next
6,
for
Kayla
the Lady Vipers is going to be Kayla, their right fielder, number 6. Looking at it, there's no defensive changes for your Texas Blast. Same personnel.
Texas Blast needs to have a good defensive.
There's a bunt laid down. Lila picks it up just smoothly, throws to Abby, and gets the out at 1.
Play.
That's a great way to start getting that first out on that first batter.
Good defensive play by the
Now
pitcher. We
batting
need to
number
have
3, Gigi
good
Alvarado.
defensive inning here to be able to stay in the game.
pitch is down in the dirt, stopped by Autumn for ball 1. That was a nice try for a steal.
That was just a little small miss.
That's hit right to Addison, who fields it, makes the throw across the
girl.
field, and that's out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down so far for the Texas Blast. Exactly what they needed.
Now batting number 22, Lexi Reyes.
That was it's almost like they're getting used to, they're like kind of settling in.
Yeah, that first inning was a little long. We're able to get out of it as quickly as we would have liked them to get out.
All right, Lexi, their second baseman. That's hit right to our second baseman. It's right under her glove, and she's going to round into 2.
Yes.
It's almost there. She's going to be in safe number 2 on an E4. That is unfortunate.
A little bit of a better throw. They would have definitely caught the runner on second base.
Could have had 3 up, 3 down, but it's all right. Still no damage done. This brings up their shortstop. The shortstop was did score in the first. It's a ball high. That's hit right to Alex. Alex does make the stop and rockets it over.
Yes!
First, but they call her safe. So that is going to put runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Hey, that was a great effort.
Zell was hit by a pitch last time up. Here's the pitch. That's up in the air. Out of play. For strike 1.
Pull it.
Strike. Here's the pitch. That is hit. That is way left out of play for a big, loud strike 2.
Batter pulled it a little bit too much.
It's a good thing. 0-2 pitch. That's puffed in the air, out of play behind home plate. All right, let's do this again. Here's the 0-2 pat. 0-2 count. That is foul again. To stay alive.
Good hard battle. This is a good hard battle.
See if Lila can get her first strike out of the game. It would be huge right here because this would shut it down. There it is. That's down in the dirt. Good block. And that's going to get Lucio over to second as no throw down to from Autumn. since we have a runner at third. That's down low again to even it up, 2-2.
Count is even.
Pitch. That is fouled off.
Foul ball.
So I'm wondering if a change up here would be actually pretty good because that was a 50-mile-an-hour pitch.
And she's been ahead. She's been ahead every time she hits that ball. She's been way ahead of the ball. I absolutely agree.
There it is. That's up. And that's going to be down at the second base, and that's going to score 2 runs for the Vipers.
Now batting, number 14, Mia Science.
Nothing you can really do about that. The ball was hit there in no man's land.
Just going to bring up their center fielder. Ball high, and that gets past Autumn. So we got 2 outs, runner at second. That's called strike. Looked like a pretty good frame right there. All right, Lila. This is your out right here. And that's going to be a chopper over to short, who makes the throw, but it's a little wide. And so that's she's going to reach on that wide throw.
We got to ice them. We got to ice them. Calm the girls down.
At the corners for the Vipers, as 2 did score, so they have extended their lead back up to 3. All right, after a quick little talking to with Daniel.
Now batting, number
We're
1,
back
Cole
up,
Lloyd.
and this is going to bring up. That's going to bring up their left fielder, number 1. She shows bunt, pulls back, gets a called strike on her. Mia does take second, so runners at second and third. That's popped up in the air. Abby moves back to get under it. Does make the snag for out number 3. But the Vipers do answer back and put 2 more across the board.
On 3, we should be able to catch up. I think we've got some good batters coming up here.
Yes,
We
we're
got
at the
the
top
top
of the
of the
lineup. We're at the top of the lineup. So this is exactly what we want. Kaylin and Addie up. Your pitcher, DH, and third baseman. All right. Here we go. Lila steps in. See if she can help herself out here a little bit. Starting off the third inning. That's ball down low. No offer on that.
Little high ball.
That's high ball there. Lila had a walk in the first inning to start off the game. That's hit. Oh, that was a little late on the bat. Goes foul on the first baseline for strike one. Take a couple practice swings. Draws an N in the dirt. That's a swing, that's a chopper, right to third. Third fields it, makes the throw to first for out number one.
Ball took a nice hop to third baseman, was able to field it cleanly.
All right, we need to get some runners. Kaylin is 0 for 1 on the night so far. To the top of the lineup and start making some noise. That's high. Ball one. Pitch. That's inside for ball two.
There's 21 minutes left, 20 minutes probably now left in the game.
That's hit, foul for strike one. Steps back in. So lays off on that to bring it up 3-1. That's hit. That's going to drop down. Yes, for a single. The throw's off. She's going to go around all the way to second. Down, sliding down, and she's going to be safe in on that error throw. So that is what we needed. So 1 out single turned to a double on the error.
Good heads up there by the runner, the batter.
Absolutely.
One out heavy, part of the batting.
All right, here's Addie. That's up high, ball one. Kaylin takes the lead. Catcher threatens to throw, but there was nobody covering that bag. That's a good hit. Line right to their right fielder. And Kaylin has to come back for the tag up. So she is left there at second.
That was a great hit by Addison. Unfortunately, it traveled right to the left outfielder.
Yep. So that does put 2 outs on the board for Autumn coming up. The runner at first. That's ball high. Good. That's hit. That's a chopper to short. Go, 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 go. So there was interference on the shortstop. Tripping up. You call her out? So they called Kalen out by colliding with the shortstop. So that's going to be out number 3. Not really what the Blast needed. They needed to get at least 1 or 2 on the board. So they're still down to 3. If they can do a good defensive run here and hold them to no runs, then there's still definitely some time in the game. Here, say it one more time.
So if we go up here quickly, we should be able to at least have one more bat for another
Absolutely.
opportunity.
Remember to check out our social media, Facebook and Instagram and X. Facebook is Texas Blast Pitch -X, Instagram Texas_Blast_X, and on X it's Texas Blast X.
Pitching change.
Oh, there's a pitching change. Yep. Looks like Addison is going to be in the circle now. Autumn's still behind the plate. Kalen is now taking Addison's spot on the third base corner, also known as the hot corner. There's the throw down to second. Off the knees, pretty good throw. Number 21. It's the first pitch down in the dirt. Ball 1. So it's clear skies today, no overcast. Bugs are out like crazy. Here's the next pitch. It's outside. Ball 1. I'm wondering if it's going to be tough because she didn't get much time to warm up. They didn't even give her time to warm up right now.
Right.
I don't know why not. Maybe they don't realize it's a different pitcher. That's ball 3. That's a soft hit, missed by Addie. Picked up by Alex for the throw for out number 1. So that's 1 out.
Be there by the shortstop.
Absolutely. We're backing up that pitcher right there.
Yep.
Brings up Aaron. She singled in the first. That's called strike 1. That's a chopper right to third. Kalen fields it. Rocket, it's over there to first for out number 2.
Now batting number 37, Bella Fayez.
This pitching change has really benefited Blast so far. 2 up, 2 down, minimal pitches.
Yep. Very reminiscent of last inning. Hopefully they can hold it down and don't make it commit an error. It's always the errors that destroys teams, or hurts them, rather.
Yes.
That's outside for ball 1.
That was a very small miss by the pitcher.
So we do have a pinch hitter, number 37 for number 8. That's called strike 1.
What a great pitch that was. What a great pitch that was.
All right, it's 2 outs. So 1-1 pitch. That's rocking it over to Alex, who makes a great stop and throw to
Beautiful.
Abby for out number 3. So 3 up, 3 down, just what the doctor ordered.
Absolutely. Now we have a chance to come back.
They keep that energy all the way for their for the offense. Hopefully that energized them. So coming up for your Texas Blast is Alex, who just made the out, Sam, followed by Abby, who got the assist on the out.
Blue Jays.
My mistake, I had bad notes. It's going to be Kara, Alex, then Sam. So Kara reached on an E1.
We need to have a good, strong inning here to keep up with this
Right.
game.
Right in the heart of the order. And that's where we got our last 3. It's ball high. So Kara did reach on air in the second and ended up crossing the plate, representing our first run of the game. That's inside. Ball 2. That's taken for strike 1.
That was a little bit of a questionable call in my opinion. Looks that ball was a little bit high.
Just a little bit. That's a swing and a miss. She was swinging for the fence on that one. That's going to even it up, 2-2. Come on, kid.
No,
That's
no.
high. It's going to fill it up, 3-2.
That pitch was exactly the same as the previous pitch that was called for a strike.
Nope. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That's going to be out number 1. Do you feel that if they need to score in this inning, if they do not score in this inning, that's going to be the game?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I 100% agree. In order to stay in this game, we got to at least score 2 runs. Come back, make 3 quick, easy outs, and should be able to bat 1 more time.
That's a hit right to short. That gets her. That's eating her up. And she's going to be safe. There's a bobble. She rounds first, but goes back. So here, because that was a hard hit ball, just ate her up. So that's what we need. We need some base runners. We got 1. It's going to bring up Alex's sister, Sam. She's 1 for 1 on the night. There's a hit. Oh, that goes foul on the third base line.
Good eye, good eye. I like that.
Sam steps back in. That's a swing and a miss. Then a throw down to first, but Sam's in safely.
Now battle, kid. Now battle.
Dude, you're pinching me. Your butt, dude, like it's pushing and it's pushing.
Yes, you can. Yes.
That's foul off to stay alive. Let's do it again.
It looks like we're getting hit with locusts here, everywhere.
Like the Book of Revelations is happening now. That swung, that's hit, straight to short. Short throws over to... And they call doubled up. Short does go to second on the second base. And turns and makes the throw to first. Looks like Sam got tripped up on the bag and is still down. Coach is going there and checking on her, making sure she's okay. Doctor. So we're going to take a quick break. So the coaches are carrying her off. Everybody was on a knee. Luckily, her dad is a doctor and is going to have her looked at. So unfortunately, that still was an out and a double 6-4-3 double play that does retire the side and is going to bring up the Vipers. I do believe I heard the ump saying that there's going to be about 6 more minutes left of gameplay. So what they really need right now is a oh, they just called ball game. So Vipers do hand blast their first loss of the season. They now do fall 3-1, and 915 go 4-0. So that is the final. Thank you for tuning in, and we will be back next week on Monday, and it will be announced who our opponent will be at that point. No tournament this weekend, as we are going to give the girls a break. So we will see you then.